Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. Jessica back with another great chair workout for us. Today it is going to be a blend of fat burning cardio and muscle toning strength building, all in the chair. So we're gonna take a second here to get you set up with the equipment, a little bit more than normal. You will need your chair. We are completely seated. This workout is going to have 3 components to it today. We're gonna start off warming up the body and burning fat with our seated cardio exercises. Those will involve no equipment besides your chair. We are then gonna move on to lower body exercises using our unweighted Pilates ball. If you do not have one, a towel or a small pillow will substitute just fine for this piece of equipment. And then we are going to move on to upper body hand and grip strength along with the arms. And for that section of the workout, we will be using a dumbbell. I do recommend going a little bit heavier because we are going to be challenging our strength, and that section of the workout isn't going to be extremely long. So I am working with a 5-pound dumbbell here today, but of course, use whatever feels good for your body. Get everything set up, and we're going to get started right now. Before we get moving, make sure that your equipment is somewhere handy and not on the floor, out of reach, or presenting a tripping hazard. I have mine under my chair. We're gonna start here. Raise those arms, a right arm up, left arm back, easing our way, and we'll build some intensity as we work into our cardio exercises. Great job here. A little bit faster for the last 2 sets. Take them out to the side, overhead, down halfway, lift the heart, squeeze those back muscles. Cross them over the chest, maybe even give yourself a gentle hug here and open. Roll the wrist here as we work some gentle movement into the legs. Start with a few steps and then work them so the feet are underneath you. Pedal the feet. Great job. Reverse those wrists here. Don't worry if it's not perfect. Nothing today has to be perfect. We're just here to move our bodies and feel good and take this time to do something good for ourselves. Take it here. Soft, gentle kicks. Give me a little bit of a movement through the elbow. Point the toes on these kicks, open the fronts of the ankles. And then start bringing it, working, stretching through the heel out to the front. Press those arms back. Let's get into our first cardio exercise here. We're gonna take nice paced walking march here. Really take the opportunity to move those legs, move those arms, bring this heart rate up. If at any time during this workout something is not a good fit or it doesn't feel safe for how your body feels today, I definitely recommend that you modify that exercise. And all of the exercises here today are just really educated suggestions, but that doesn't mean that they're always a good fit for everybody. So you are welcome to substitute anything that feels off for you today with a different exercise that maybe is a better fit. Let's go ahead, take this into jumping jacks here. Try to keep the knees over the ankles. Last one here. We'll take it to alternating punches. Rotate, get a little bit of power from the core with those arms. Great job here. Keep working. Last 2 here. We're gonna take side taps out. Elbows are gonna be into the sides of the rib cage, hands right out over the lap, and lift them out here as you side step. Lifting the elbow, not the shoulders. Great job here. Last two here. Give me nice, easy, low kicks to the front. And we're gonna pedal those arms. So as that right leg comes forward, left hand is up, and then we'll switch it to the other side. Great job here. Reach those arms up and over to the right side. Step that left leg out, pull it back to the center. Really focus on those oblique muscles here on this one. Last one here, and we're just gonna switch it over to that left side, working with the right leg. Last one here, great job. Take a heel tap to the front, reach those arms up overhead, either opposite arm or both. Last one here, great job. Let's take hacky sack legs, little bit of a middle arm position with a reach. Last two, great job. Tap those legs into the center one at a time, cross the arms, alternate which arm is on top. Last two. Last exercise in this round, you're gonna give me a leg lift with an opposite hand reach. We're alternating here. Last two, and we take it back to our march. Second round, little bit faster this time. Give me a little bit more energy if you can. Body is loosened up, it's ready to move. Nice strong steps here, you're doing awesome. Take it to those jacks. You're gonna give me three more. We're gonna go into those punches. Right arm first. Three more here. Shoulder fly, side pass. Last two. Low kicks, paddle those arms. Let's just keep them moving here nice and fast. Kick in between. Let's take those arms together. Moving so fast, it's a lot to coordinate. Arms together here, working those low kicks. Last two. Take those arms over to the right, step that left leg out, pull it into the center. Last one here, switch sides. Last two, heel tap it, overhead reach. Last two, take it to our hacky sack here. Last three, two, and one. Cross those arms as you tap those legs in, alternating. Last one here, great job. Leg lift, opposite hand reach. Last two here, beautiful, bring it on down. Slow march, get a quick drink of water, towel off, turn on a fan, whatever you need here for just a few seconds. Now I did kick my ball out from underneath my chair, so just take a quick second here to see if any of your equipment escaped along with mine. We'll bring it back and we're gonna be using the ball anyway, so if that's what happened to get away from you, go ahead and grab it. And let's start working on some leg strength here. We're gonna take it down in between the thighs, right into it while this body is still warm. Make sure you're clear of the knee joint. Give me some pulses in. Squeeze not just the inner thighs, but the sitting muscles as well. Squeeze all the way, release all the way. That's gonna be an important little note to make here. Two more here. Now, squeeze it in, hold, squeeze those sitting muscles, hold and pull. So you're not releasing all the way, you're just working from about 75% to 100% and then releasing back to 75, nice and quick, a few seconds here. Keep squeezing those sitting muscles too. It's gonna go quick, release, great job there. Step yourself slightly to the right side. You want to make sure that this left leg has a little bit of room to move nice and clear to the back. Ball is going to wedge in behind the knee. Flex those toes up towards the knee, and you're going to imagine pulling with the heel. Release. You can't release all the way, you will drop the ball. But if we're going from full squeeze, we're going to go and release right as far as we can, releasing tension from this muscle without dropping the ball. And if you drop it, that's okay. Hit pause, come back to it. We've got some time here. All right, release it down for just a second here. Ball will hold it in place, or you can help it with the hand. And let's go back in, taking those pulses here. So again, working from like 75% to 90, 100%. So we're not releasing a whole lot of the work here, staying right in the bulk of it. Great job. Last one here, great job. Take a quick second, little bit of a break for that leg. Pull those hips back and see if you've got room to where you can get this ball under the knee and supported on the chair. I'm also going to wrap my hand around the ball to hold it into place, and we will extend. This is going to give the knee a little bit of height. So as we extend, there's a little more demand placed on that thigh muscle. You can skip it. If it's not right for you, you can just hold the ball in your hands. Work on this here with us. No pulses, just slow, steady flexion and extension of these quadricep muscles. Final two here. Great job. Go ahead and step that left leg off. Take the ball. And we're gonna go ahead, work ourselves to the right hip, leaning against the back rest of the chair. Find some support with the right leg to the floor. It can be anywhere. So feel free to adjust. Ball goes into the left knee crook, space back there. Pulse it back. Forward and back. Make sure that the hips are not moving. It should all be in the sitting muscle here. Just kind of explore that movement. Bring it knee next to knee, foot next to foot, open and release. Got to keep a little squeeze on that ball. If it's too challenging for today, you can go ahead and release and hold the ball in your hands. I am not opening and rolling my torso. It is from the hip down. So just think about this femur bone here. Only thing lifting and pulling away. Final one here. Drop it on down. Great job. Bring it back to the center. We're going to break it up a little bit, check in with everything. Give me some windshield wipers here, just moving gently through the knees and the hips. Check in with that low back. And then we will swivel ourselves over to the left if everything seems like it's nice and happy. Ball goes to the back of the right knee, squeeze it in. And again, flex those toes up towards you, pulse, adjust if you need to. Release almost all the way and pulse back in. On that pull in, give it a good squeeze, let those muscles work. Cardio is going to be our longest section today. We're just kind of going in after the cardio exercises, then adding in a little bit extra challenge for the muscles. So we're not going to be working with the legs real long here today. So don't be scared to give it a little bit more than you would maybe in a longer workout where you have to sustain all of that work and strength for a long period of time. Okay, release it on down. You can give yourself a break if you need it. And we're gonna go ahead and take that ball back. Make sure it's in there, good. And then working with that tiny pulse. So we're not releasing from a majority of the work. We're staying right there in the thick of it. Pulse it in, barely release, and pulse. Last few here, and release it on down. Great job. Scoot yourself over so you've got a little bit of chair space here. You can skip it if the ball is not comfortable or if there's just not enough space. We all have different chairs. We all have different leg lengths. So you can work with just a seated leg extension and skip the whole ball portion. Extend and release. Final two here. Release it on down. Great job here. Get yourself to where you can rest on that soft, squishy portion of the left hip. Body rests against the back of the chair. Ball goes behind the right knee again. Swing it forward and back without moving the hips. So we don't want to be working from the low back here. We're just kind of hopefully getting this hip loosened up a little bit. And then go ahead here. Work leg to leg, or just get this right leg in a position where it's to the side and you have room to lift. No opening through the trunk of the body or the front of the hips. They stay static in their position. Final two. Should kind of feel it in this outer sitting area. Great job there. Take it out. Take it down to the floor in between the balls of the feet and the toes. Try to keep space in between the knees so it's really easy to get that squeeze by buckling the knees in. Open the knees and work the balls of the feet and ankles in. And all you gotta do here is hold and breathe, and you will notice how much work that puts in here. Breathe the front of the shins, those foot and ankle muscles. Modify it with less squeeze if you need to. See if you can tap that ball to the floor and lift without bringing those knees closer together, without flaring the toes up really high, keeping a squeeze on the ball. Take this last few here. Ease it on down. Great job. If you have a basket, you can go ahead and toss the ball into that. If not, put it under your chair, and quick reminder to check for it. Make sure it didn't roll away before you get up into a standing position. All right, weight comes to the right hand. We're gonna go ahead here. Take a bicep curl, 10 here. On this 10th one, we're gonna come all the way up and release it halfway down. So there's tension in this bicep muscle right now. And you're gonna take this weight that is running horizontal, turn it vertical by moving the outer edge in and back 10 times. 9, and 10. Great job. Right arm gets a break. Take it over. Same thing here on the left. 10 bicep curls. Little bit of hand and grip strength there, so we'll give them some breaks. Nine, and this is number 10, so bring it all the way up. Take it down halfway so there's tension in this bicep muscle. Outer edge of the dumbbell, turns in, and back up 10 times here. Great job there. Go ahead, take it to both hands. We're gonna squeeze in on the dumbbells, but those fingers are going to hold it in place. But I really want you to think about pressing in. So you've got a little bit of work there for the chest muscles with that press. And then we're going to extend it out, pull it back in. Think about those elbows sliding back past the rib cage. So feel the back muscles. Feel the chest muscles, shoulders, and triceps. You're getting a lot out of this movement here. And the last one here, great job. Take it over to the left hand. We're gonna press this dumbbell straight up. Drop it back behind you. Try not to move that elbow a whole bunch. Press up and straighten. No movement through the wrist. It's all for the back of the arm here. I just kind of caught myself working with my rib cage open. Keep it down over the hips, belly button in between, nice neutral spine. Final 2 here. Great job. Bring it on down and press it back up. And 10 here. Left arm gets the break. Shake it out. Go ahead, extend this right arm up and over, working with that tricep extension for 10 on this side. Final one here. Drop it down, press it back up for 10. Final one here. Great job. Bring the dumbbell to the center of the body, and I want those legs nice and wide just in case this dumbbell happens to escape our grip. It falls on the floor and not on you. You're gonna hold the sides of the dumbbell, and we're gonna take one side, roll it under, open the hand, and then roll that side under. So you are supporting this dumbbell with one hand at a time. If it's a little too heavy, lighten it up. It doesn't have to be a big movement. Any sensitivity in the wrist, you need to modify. You don't want to end up irritating anything here. You're gonna feel some work in the shoulders, definitely in the forearms. Take your time with this one, just make sure that dumbbell is secure. We'll go one more, each side. Great job, and then we'll fold the dumbbell over.
into both hands here. Extend it out, fingertips close, roll it in, release. And 10. Slide those elbows back. Lower this dumbbell down and pulse it up right in this middle range of a bicep pulse here. Only pulse for the arms that we're gonna have today. No movement through the wrist on this one. Great job. You have one more exercise and then we cool down. What a great workout here today. Working in these small segments definitely helps the time go by nice and quick. Biceps getting nice and warm, mine too. All right, tip that dumbbell over, support it in the bottom of the left palm, close the fingertips, right arm over top, and then flip. Don't open those fingertips. We're not releasing any grip. We're just turning side to side here. Feel some back muscles, definitely shoulders and arms. 9, 10, and let's even it out with one more. Take it back, slide it underneath your chair, and give that body a nice side to side shimmy here. Let's take a few seconds to stretch you out, cool you down. Step out with the right leg, bend this left arm up and over. Reach it back to the left side and then sweep it across the floor. Pull it back in as you step back in. Let's repeat that here with the left side. Left leg, right arm. Up and over, reach it out to the floor. Work with that again. Pull it back in. Open these arms up overhead, touch together, and open them down. You can lean yourself forward a little bit, stretching the front of the shoulders. Make sure everything feels nice and good there. Fold it forward, wiggle through that back, roll it on up, and cross this leg on over, sit. Nice and tall. You can work with some movement into this hip, or just hold, whatever feels best for you. What a full week here today. We had a walking workout with weights. We had that seated core and pelvic floor workout, which was pretty intense for those core muscles. I hope that you guys all enjoyed that one. Today we had that cardio and the strength component. So tomorrow we are all gonna get a little bit of a break with a nice, gentle, quick yoga release. You can take that flow smooth and gentle, really just focusing on opening the body and giving it some relaxation. Switch out those legs, or you can make it more of an energizing flow and move at a faster pace. So you can really tailor that one to your body's needs and how it is feeling after such a challenging week full of new exercises. So look forward to that. You've done a great job this week. All right, take it on down. Roll those ankles here, one direction, one at a time or both, and then reverse. Point and flex. Nice and quick or smooth and slow. Take it all out again. Just kind of shimmy, shake this body loose, and then take that good deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. You are all done. Thank you so much for joining me this workout, for all the other workouts that we have done together, and for all the amazing workouts to come. I will see you guys then. Keep taking good care of yourselves in between. And as always, thank you so much for watching.